chicks ain't friendly, but the
2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, two teams start fresh for their first game of the season, both squads believing this will be a great year. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Chicago Bulls in their house, United Center. Looking at the Bulls, their hometown fans are anxious and excited to cheer them on, and they've been eagerly awaiting this moment all summer long. You know they want to give their best performance and pick up a big W tonight. And another NBA season about to start. Shaq, we've talked about it. You can feel, an air of excitement that's a little different than in years past.
There's a number of talented teams all wanting that ring. I've said this before. Kenny has said it many times. It could be one of the best seasons we've seen in a while.
Starting at small forward, standing 6'8", number 3, Dunn.
We've got a capacity crowd here at the United Center. This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and the Chicago crowd wants some love from their Bulls. All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. Rose, good.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
The floater, and he gets it to go. Rose has got his second bucket of the game to go. Bulls on D. Irving kicks to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The drive by James. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
And Chicago has possession. How much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark? Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. He just is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
Now James, following the three-point attempt by Derrick Rose.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And so just over a minute and a half played. The pass to Gasol. He dishes it to Butler. Gasol, a screen on Smith. Butler against Smith. 6 on the shot clock. And they double up Butler. And a wide open look for Noah. No good off the back of the rim.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Thompson passes to LeBron. Irving kicks to Love. Good on the three-point shot. Love's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Irving against Rose. Back to Gasol. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
It looks like he took that last three a little personal.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, Greg. You saw it in his eyes. Heck, that was a payback shot right there. I don't think there's any doubt.
Now here's Rose after LeBron James's miss. McDermott with it. Dishes it to Noah. Here's Rose. The rebound by Kevin Love. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. That one wide left.
Boy, that's a tough one. But he did all he could there, using the leaner to get the shot off.
Here's Irving. And another miss by Cleveland.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Gasol dishes to Rose. Passes it to Noah. Right side, Butler. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Cavaliers leading.
I tell you what, he has quite the act to follow, but Fred Hoiberg was a quick choice for the brass in Chicago. Signed that 5-year deal over the summer, was easily one of the most in-demand coaches available.
The Bulls shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from Butler. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Pau Gasol. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for McDermott. And it's Brooks in for Derrick Rose. And there's the feed to Fry. Out to Shumpert. Pass to Fry. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Well, Greg, for Hoiberg, it's his first job as an NBA head coach. Now, we know he played. He's been a part of an NBA front office. Clark, he came from Iowa State, where he honed his coaching skills and was highly respected.
Yeah, very much respected, particularly as an offensive coach. And we know the Bulls are pretty solid defensively, and he'll be looking to ramp up that offensive approach for that team, and I think he will. There's a chance he could have a big game if he up more tightly on the perimeter.
And Shumpert kicks to Dellavedova. Fry passes to Shumpert. Feeds it to Mozgov. Fry at the elbow. From down low. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Mirotic sets the screen for Brooks. Right side, Gibson. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Fast break, here comes Chicago. Here's Mirotic. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Mirotic has got 5 points so far.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's just something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
There's the dish to Fry. Back to Shumpert. Shoots it up. And he misses his first shot.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Stolen by Brooks. He kicks to Mirotic. Shot is off.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
No shortage. And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made it clear from the start what he expected.
He sat us down maybe right before the first practice and kind of spoke about what he thought everyone should bring to the table. And we had to hold up our end of the bargain.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
Yeah, I would think so. You'd be better served to go right along with what he's talking about. Dubbed the new Big Three along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's lead and advice, the sky's the limit.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the set. And it's Thompson in at the 5, down low. Irving dishes to Thompson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the Blacks.
Wasted no time on that one. That's 7 points for J.R. Smith.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The Cavaliers trail by 6, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And now the stats on Joakim Noah. He had a strong showing last season. He was around 7 points a game last year, 9 rebounds and 4 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
And so here's Cleveland. Pass to Smith. Love with a wide open look. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 6 points for Kevin Love.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Brooks kicks to Gasol. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. They get it back. That is good. Noah's got his first basket.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Now here's Rose. After LeBron James's miss and the wide open shot from Rose. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. Here's Irving. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got his first 2 points of the night.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role, didn't let the move bother him, and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Chicago leading by 5. And it's Rose penetrating and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Alfred Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
LeBron outside. Outside Irving. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 3rd assist on the night.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now here's Rose. 10 points for him. Brooks outside. Kicks to Gasol. No good. Great D that time from Love. The Cavaliers trail by 4. James, the pass to Smith. Jacks up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Noah's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Brooks. The baseline jam. Second chance shot. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
They've owned the offensive glass here in the second.
And making a point of getting in there and vying for missed shots.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Mirotic is checked in for Gasol. Dunleavy comes in for McDermott, and it's Butler in for Brooks. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. The Cavaliers 5th.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah.
Taj Gibson.
Rose dishes to Mirotic. And stolen by Fry. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Shumpert.
2 minutes. 2
The Cavaliers again can't hit. Chicago leading by 7. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs, swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Here's Fry, following the score by Derrick Rose. There's the pass to Dellavedova. Jefferson kicks to Shumpert. Great D that time from Gibson.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Mirotic gets the bucket.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
Yeah, something's got to change. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting out of hand.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That's his first foul. Butler passes to Gibson. Back to Butler. And Channing Frye gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
59 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Dunleavy, and Shumpert pulls it down. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Fry dishes to Shumpert. Mozgov wide open. He fires. And some very quick points for him on that possession. 44 seconds left in the first half. To the inside. And it's Gibson, that time on the assist by Rose. Gibson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls. Jefferson kicks to Fry. It's good from long range. Fry's got his third basket of the night.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
And it's Rose penetrating. The quick look, no good that time. Cleveland's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Jefferson passing to Fry. Cleveland moving it around.
I'd like to see him use a little clock here.
I agree with you. Milk the clock with this possession. That's what they've got to be doing.
Back to Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got 8 points.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course.
And so that's the end of the first.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. We have amped up home crowd. Derrick Rose taking care of business in this one. He had 12 points, 2 assists. Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll see you again.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Gotta like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants, and in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. And it's McDermott in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5. LeBron kicks to Thompson. He feeds aside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game. And watching Kevin Love, he can do everything on the offensive end, Clark. He's been that way really his entire career, going back to high school.
Yeah, his game is low to the ground, too. No explosive moves or dunks. He takes you on and beats you with skill. Good footwork, smooth shot, sharp passer, and an excellent IQ.
LeBron can't get it to go.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And that one's good by Noah.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Okay. Getting a little physical. I like that. I like that reference.
Aaron Brooks, he's checked in for the Bulls. The Cavaliers trail by 11.
And talking about Love, last season was a tricky one for him. So much of his post offense was taken away by the Cavs scheme, so he just made up for it by averaging the second most threes of his career. They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
14 feet away, McDermott. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
You know, for Kevin Love, last season was the first time as a pro that he's been asked to defer on offense, not just to LeBron, but to Kyrie as well. You can bet he and Chris Bosh now have a lot to talk about.
And guys, what a strange rookie campaign for Dougie McBuckets. I mean, he entered the draft as a polished sharpshooter. The Bulls traded up in the first round to get him, and he ended up playing 9 minutes a game over the course of last season.
And on the topic of Doug McDermott, one of the most decorated college players in recent history, and Clark, you called a lot of his games.
Yeah, enjoyed watching him play, and I still think he has a bright future. Just never found any real rhythm. Averaged only 3 points a game, but he didn't get much playing time, so look for him to bounce back in the years going forward.
Brooks kicks to Gasol. Takes the 13-footer, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 11. LeBron drives in. That falls. Great assist by Love. LeBron's got his second basket.
Well, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Chicago timeout call.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Here, matched up against Cleveland is how they'll kick off the new season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with two teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
And again, no good by Chicago. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He told Gasol that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Out to Brooks. Puts up a 3, and the shot is good. Brooks has got 5 points so far.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Irving dishes to Thompson. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And that one's good. 8 points for Pau Gasol.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Some changes for Chicago. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. And Mirotic subbed in for Doug McDermott. Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Shumpert comes in for J.R. Smith. The Bulls leading by 10. Gibson the screen. Brooks the pass to Mirotic. Three-pointer, Butler, another 3 for Chicago.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
The drive by Brooks. The 9-foot shot. Mozgov with the block. They retain possession. Gibson the screen. Here's Butler. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Butler's got 13. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Bulls?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Last season, the Bulls were a tough matchup, solid margin of victory for them, and never looked overwhelmed, Clark.
Yeah, you know what? They're a team that's even-keeled, the type of team that can win anytime they take the floor. They have a system that works and good talent, that actually excellent talent to make it special, and that combination is a winning one.
The Bulls shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
The Bulls making a switch here. Rose is checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Richard Jefferson. He's checked in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving.
And you talk about the Bulls being able to beat anybody in the league. They did. They did that last season. One of only 3 teams to register 1 win against every other team in the league back in 2015.
Shumpert gets a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
And the Bulls making a change here. Dunleavy's checked in. The Bulls leading by 14 to the middle and finished off by Mirotic.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Cleveland's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. And here's Love from the arc. The rebound by Gibson. Outside Rose. And Mirotic kicks to Butler. And a missed layup.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bulls lead by 16. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Cavaliers trail by 16, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Tristan Thompson is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Shumpert in at the small forward. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist by Dunleavy. 14 points for Rose.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
that's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
And Cleveland making a change here. James is checked in.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but, man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
The Cavaliers trail by 20. Irving kicks to Thompson. LeBron against Gibson. Lets it go from deep. And it's LeBron James with the three.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And it's Rose penetrating, but they recover it. Here's Dunleavy. They get a hand on it. Noah. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And last year, not exactly up to Noah's lofty standards. Was way down in field goal percentage and free throw percentages compared to the season before, but he did not play completely healthy all of last year either.
A little dinged up, missed 13 games more than he had the season prior, and also the minutes dropped as well, and you could just see him laboring at times on the floor, clearly affected by those injuries.
Dunleavy dishes to Noah. Takes a three. The Bulls keep it alive. Out to the wing. Passes it to Dunleavy. Another shot. A nice shot by Gasol.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
On its way from Irving for two. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 5 assists tonight.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Dunleavy.
Jimmy Butler.
Here's Butler. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Here's McDermott. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Irving kicks to Thompson. To the paint. Here's Noah. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. Noah's got 4 points this quarter.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook, really, when you look at how...
Oh, wow. I mean, just beautiful.
Special. There just aren't many guys like him who can accelerate to the rim and finish in style.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Rose, good.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And the thing about LeBron James, he's really done a nice job of reshaping his game over the years. I mean, every veteran goes through losing a little speed and quickness. The great ones compensate by getting stronger and more physically imposing, not to mention also their basketball IQ grows as well, just as has been the case for LeBron.
McDermott kicks to Butler. Gasol, a screen on Smith. Inside, Gasol, wide open, he fires. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
We're talking about the strength of LeBron now. We saw Michael Jordan do this, too. They paid a lot of attention to the body as they got older, and thus they became more sculpted. They looked more physical.
Exactly. Leaned up and altered their games a bit. Not nearly as high-flying, but just as potent and as effective.
Smith against Butler. Here's Noah. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And you look at Joakim Noah, I mean, one of those hybrid talents. As a center, he gives you the rebounding, the shot blocking you want. But then he also has tremendous passing skills and instincts and the energy of a mountain lion.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Joakim Noah. And going back to Joakim Noah, he really is a hybrid. He holds American, Swedish, and French citizenships. He's truly a man of the world, and he's worldly on the floor. He can guard and play a lot of different positions.
And Kevin, he looks like a man of the world. He has a unique style unto himself, but I'll take the versatility and the hustle he brings on my team any day. If he's healthy, he's a factor.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
It's an excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He's got 11 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level. A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they're bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
And it's Rose penetrating. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Rose has got 8 here in the quarter.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
And those midseason trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot, gave this team an incredible edge defensively. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Chicago.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
Yeah, I thought the subs came in and did an outstanding job, Kevin. Those points off the bench were huge.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Joakim Noah. You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards. Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Offensive rebound. Dishes to Irving. Launches a 3. LeBron, no luck. Rose against Irving. Outside Rose. And they go to the intentional foul.
Too little, too late. They may as well just let the clock run and save their energy for another day.
Clark, you know, sometimes frustration just shows through in a game like this, and I think that's what we're seeing right now.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And a chance to...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player, Joakim Noah.
Joakim Noah is about as well-rounded basketball player as you can ask for.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight, but we're just
tell them where I'm from. I make the 6 straight jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums. Get burnt by the California sun on the west side. East Coast, where you at? Just got to New York like a net on a jet to London, to Brazil, to Quebec, like the whole world took effect to Ferg. Tell them lay back, slow down, better represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down when we come to your business.